Have you ever been afraid of falling? Every time you take a step, are you unsure of your footing? You're not alone. And there's a reason why this video could change the way you move forever. Falling is the #1 reason older adults lose their independence. Just one fall can lead to broken bones, long hospital stays, and a decline in confidence that may never fully return. But here's the good news. You can walk with more stability, more grace, and more strength, even at 85. And it takes less time than you think. In this video, we're going to show you 5 simple ways to walk that dramatically reduce your risk of falling, especially if you're between the ages of 65 and 85. These aren't complicated exercises. They're tiny shifts in how you move, how you stand, and how you use your body. Things you can start doing today in just a few minutes. Stick with me until the end, because the 5th tip may completely change how you see your own body's potential. You'll not only feel safer walking, but you'll move with more confidence, and that confidence changes everything. If you've ever feared falling, or if you've already had a close call, don't miss this. Let's get started. Number 1. Toe and ankle strength. One of the quietest threats to your stability lies in your toes and ankles. Most people don't even think about these muscles, but they're essential for balance, especially when you're walking on uneven ground or stepping off a curb. If your toes are weak or stiff, you can't grip the floor properly. That means less traction, less control, and a greater chance of slipping. The same goes for your ankles. Weak ankles make your entire lower body feel wobbly. You may not notice it while standing still, but when you take that first step, the weakness shows up. That's why so many older adults stumble when getting up from a chair or turning suddenly. But here's the encouraging part. You can strengthen these muscles in under 3 minutes a day. Try this while seated. Take a rolled-up towel and place it on the floor. Use your toes to scrunch it and pull it towards you. Then push it away again. Do this for 30 seconds, then rest. While still seated, raise your heels and hold them up for 5 seconds. Lower slowly. Do 5 reps. These small movements wake up the nerves and muscles in your feet and ankles, which reconnects the brain with your sense of balance. I remember Robert, a 72-year-old who hadn't walked without a cane in years. He started doing these movements every morning before coffee. 2 months later, he called me and said, "I don't reach for the wall anymore." His stride was smoother and his posture improved. He didn't do any extreme training, just 3 minutes a day, consistently. It's easy to forget how powerful the smallest muscles are. But just like bricks build a house, your toes and ankles form the foundation of your walking strength. And when the foundation is steady, the whole structure stands tall. Number 2. Arm swing mechanics. Many people don't realize that your arms play a huge role in keeping you upright when you walk. When your arms swing properly, they create a natural counterbalance that stabilizes your body, especially during turns or uneven steps. But as we age, we tend to stiffen up. Our shoulders hunch, our elbows barely move, and eventually, we stop swinging our arms altogether. It might seem like a small change, but it throws off your entire rhythm. Without that natural pendulum motion, your body has to work harder to stay balanced. And when you're already dealing with weaker muscles or slower reflexes, it's a recipe for stumbling. There's also a psychological side to it. When people feel insecure about walking, they tense up. That tension makes their arms freeze by their sides, so they shuffle forward with short, stiff steps. It's a sign that their brain no longer trusts their balance system. The fix? Reintroduce the swing, even if it feels silly at first. Consciously swing your arms while walking at home. Let your right arm move with your left leg, and your left arm move with your right leg. Start slow. Over time, your nervous system will catch on. The rhythm will return, and your stride will become smoother, more natural. I once worked with a woman named Joyce, who was 78 and had started dragging her feet. Her daughter noticed she wasn't swinging her arms anymore. Together, they practiced walking down the hallway, focusing just on that motion. A week later, Joyce was walking with more confidence. She told me she felt like she'd gotten some of her old energy back. And it all started with the arms. That's the beauty of these small habits. They don't just protect your body, they remind your brain what safe, confident movement feels like. Number 3. Eye-level scanning. One thing that silently increases fall risk is where your eyes are focused when you walk. Many older folks instinctively look down at the ground, thinking it helps them spot obstacles. But in reality, constantly staring at your feet throws off your posture and balance. When your chin drops and your back rounds forward, your center of gravity shifts ahead of your base of support. That puts extra pressure on your knees, your hips, and even your neck. Over time, your body adapts to this forward-leaning position, making it even harder to recover from a trip or a misstep. Looking down also limits your field of vision. You stop seeing what's coming from the sides, curbs, uneven sidewalks, or even a child running by. These all become surprise hazards. That's when falls happen. But when you keep your gaze forward, roughly eye level or just a little lower, you automatically improve your posture. Your shoulders open up, your head aligns with your spine, and your feet naturally follow a more stable path. It's a simple correction that retunes your body to walk with purpose and awareness. This isn't about ignoring what's on the ground. It's about scanning smartly. You glance ahead and down with your eyes, not your entire head and upper body. Think of how confident walkers carry themselves tall, spine aligned, eyes moving, but body steady. A gentleman I once worked with, named Harold, was 82. He had developed the habit of watching his toes when walking through parking lots. After a minor fall, we worked on retraining his focus. He practiced walking a hallway while keeping his head upright and spotting 3 points ahead of him. Within 2 weeks, not only was his stride smoother, but his mood improved. He said it made him feel less fragile and more in control. These are the changes that matter, not dramatic overhauls, just quiet, steady shifts in how you move through the world. Number 4, proper arm movement. Most people don't realize how important their arms are in maintaining balance while walking. As we age, many start to walk with their arms still or tucked closely to their sides, often out of stiffness or habit. But your arms act as natural counterbalances, keeping your body steady with every step you take. When your arms swing freely, opposite to your legs, your gait becomes more coordinated and stable. That simple swinging motion helps your body stay upright, especially when you're walking on uneven ground or making a quick turn. Letting your arms hang limp or holding them tight can actually throw off your equilibrium. Without that natural rhythm, your steps may become shorter, your posture may slump, and your chances of stumbling increase. A subtle yet noticeable example of this came from an 80-year-old woman named Betty. She used to clutch her purse tightly against her chest as she walked. After her physical therapist suggested using a crossbody bag and practicing a light arm swing, she noticed an immediate difference. Her walking became smoother, and she even said it made her feel younger, like she was strolling through the park again, rather than cautiously inching through the grocery store. One small trick to encourage arm movement is to consciously bend your elbows to about 90 degrees as you walk. Let your hands move naturally near your hips, not crossing the midline of your body. You're not marching, just gently swinging in a relaxed, steady rhythm. Doing this keeps your torso centered and helps you respond more quickly to small shifts in balance. You might not notice the change right away, but others might. A neighbor might comment on how energetic you look or how confident your walk has become. It's not about looking a certain way. It's about walking in a way that keeps you safe and grounded. Your arms are built to help with this. Give them a chance to do their job. It might be the most natural form of fall prevention you've never thought about. Number 5, look ahead, not down. The final habit is so simple, most people never think twice about it. Where you direct your eyes while walking has a profound impact on how safely and confidently you move. Many older adults develop the habit of looking down at their feet as they walk, especially if they're worried about tripping. It feels safer in the moment, but in reality, it sets off a chain of problems. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.